I'm sorry.
Good afternoon.
Sorry, Sophia.
Sophia, hey. We need the shortest one. Shift a bit.
Yeah, shift a bit. Yeah, right.
This one. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yes. Oh, here is thank you. I follow you.
Thank you so much, Minister.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Expectations from the midterm budget.
Thank you very much. I think my expectation is that the minister must ensure that there's balance. Actually, he must continue the tight fiscal policy stance, ensuring that there is entrenched stability in terms of inflation as well as exchange rate. I think the general stability that has been there should be cultivated going forward. However, in terms of the ZIG, we are seeing that the ZIG is still limited in the market, and I believe that the honourable minister will bring policies that are going to try to improve the demand for the ZIG, which is very, very, very important. Then also, in terms of industry, the biggest challenge that we're having right now is liquidity. So I think I would like to believe that the honourable minister was going to find some measures to try to put some liquidity in some pockets, not general opening up of liquidity, but into some pockets to encourage liquidity to close the liquidity challenges. Then also, if you look at the generality of Zimbabweans, our economy is growing and it's a fact. So what is important is that as the economy grows, the people of Zimbabwe should enjoy the growth in their pockets. So I think that there are areas where the minister should actually adjust in terms of civil servants, where the bread basket is also continuously increasing. Right now it's around $660 up from $500. So that, in that case, we need to cushion our civil servants, to increase the disposable income of our people. So by and large, I expect the minister to have worked with proper discipline. Budget credibility is very important. I just hope that what we collected in the first half of the year matches with the expenditure that was done. We expect that consistency from expenditure and what has been collected by Zimbra. So by and large, that's what I'm expecting. I am expecting an improved disbursement matrix in terms of revenue. So basically, those are my expectations.
Okay, what about issues of disbursement? Because we've seen a lot of, in a previous budget, we've seen that by mid-year, a lot of government institutions would not have received half of their budget by year. And what is your comment on that?
That is very correct, because my first understanding is that as we meet our revenue targets, I am aware that Zimbabwe has collected more, has met its targeted by more than 49%, which means that we have got sufficient revenue in the first half of the year. And as such, we expect to see a proper disbursement in various ministries, agencies, and departments. So as such, my expectation is that I just hope that there are no surprises. When Parliament budgets, we expect the minister to live within the Appropriation Act. We don't expect the minister to give more than 100% to a particular ministry, yet we are half year. that is the budget, it actually creates a problem with the credibility of the budget. So I hope that the Honourable Minister is going to remain credible to ensure that he spends within the limits provided by Parliament, to ensure that disbursement is done consistently with the Appropriation Act.
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you very much.
So, General, what are your expectations from the mid-term budget?
Given the progress we have made so far in terms of stability and growth, we don't expect much changes from the budget. We expect continuity of the policies that have delivered this stability and growth. However, what is important as we try to entrench stability is a promise of wide super demand for the local currency, the ZiG, given the central role Treasury plays in driving the demand for the local currency. So you want stability to be entrenched, you want durable stability. The minister has already indicated that the ease of doing business reforms, mainly the regulatory costs and regulatory reforms, have been finalized on all the 12 or 13 sectors. It is the natural expectation, therefore, that in account of the progress made so far in this respect is detailed by the minister in the mid-term fiscal policy review, but also in account of how the future looks in terms of trying to institutionalize the reforms going forward. The minister has also indicated that Zimbabwe has been admitted into the BRICS Development Bank, and the expectation of everyone is to hear the benefits of this move, as we highly expect the move to also go away in resolving our debt challenges. We see solution. I see people see solution in the joining of the BRICS Development Bank in resolving our debt problem. Zimbabwe's debt currently stands at more than 23 billion, with foreign debt of more than 11 billion or so, and it is the hope of everyone, given that this debt has been outstanding, or arrears have been outstanding for a long time, that the move to join the BRICS Development Bank will to an extent unlock the debt of the country and resolve this long outstanding problem.
I want to say
is transforming. So when an economy is transforming, you first, like in our situation, we first stabilized the macro environment, even the sequencing of the policies themselves, the reforms themselves, recognize the need to stabilize. And from the stabilization stage, the next stage will be growth stage, which I think is the stage we were going through under NTS 1. And the last stage is what we are concerned about, what you are asking about, which is the development, which speaks about the social service, which speaks about the quality of life of the people. So we expect, in terms of the sequencing of development and the trajectory that we're taking, we expect that concentration now be on the quality of life, on social service delivery. So expectedly, we should now start to see more happening in that area of development, more happening in the area of the general welfare of the citizens.